here's a look at today's assignment. The learning targets are, I understand that there are several ways to represent data that I collect. I can create graphs to accurately represent my data, which is what we're going to focus on today, and I can compare dot plots and bar graphs, which we'll focus on tomorrow. The directions. There are 3 graphs in this document: a dot plot, a Venn diagram, and a bar graph. Your job today is to place a dot on each graph for your class. So make sure you are on the correct one because there are 2 slides for the dot plot, 2 slides for the Venn diagram, and 2 slides for the bar graph. Make sure you click on the correct label whether you are in my advisory or in my PM class. So then you will have to scroll to the left to get to the dots, and I'll show you that in a moment. Then just drag the dot to the correct spot on the graph. So here's the first graph, and this is the dot plot. So what you're going to do is take a dot, and you'll have to scroll this cursor right here, right on the bottom, to the left to grab a dot, and you'll scroll that dot to the correct spot on the graph. So it says drag a dot to the number of pets you have. If there are already dots above your number, place yours directly above them. Okay, so they're going to go up like this. So if you have 1 pet, you'll put a dot above the 1. And if there's another person who has 1 pet, they'll put a dot above that one. So you're going to go above your number. If you don't have a pet, you can put your dot above the 0. So that is the advisory, and then this would be the PM students. The next one is a Venn diagram. Place 1 sticky dot on your class Venn diagram. It may be difficult for some of you if you have neither type of pet or a different type of pet, but you have to put one somewhere on here. Okay, so here's where you'd put if you have a cat, here's where you put if you have a dog, and here's where you would put your dot if you have one of each. And then maybe if you don't have a pet, you'll put one off to the side. Again, you'll have to scroll the cursor to the left in order to see the dots. And then that's for advisory. This is for PM. So you're only putting it on one of those graphs. And then here is the bar graph. Again, you'll scroll your cursor to the left. You'll take your dot and you'll put it above the correct one on the dot plot. This is the bar graph, so you'll either be putting it above cat, dog, or off to the side if you have neither. This is advisory and this is PM. Make sure you put your dot on the correct graph.